Lambert, look at the Persian alliances. Which, yeah, I'll check all of them. So we've got Babylon allied with Parnia, Iberia, and Egypt. We have Media, eventually.
Not joining.
Yeah, I see. We've got Media allied with somebody. Oh, and someone else just left. We've got Media allied with Persis, Maca, and Iberia. We've got Persis allied with Media and Maca. And that's it. And then Parnia is allied with Syria and Babylon. Egypt allied with Cyrenaica and Kush. And Babylon. You're in?
Yeah.
Alright, fingers and all that crossed, and good luck, and hopefully you don't crash. And out of sync. Fucking hell.
Okay, I think I have one last try, but my hopes are low.
You are a patron, so that is your right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been really rough.
I'm triggered.
I really want to like ask for a EU4 style hot join system, because I just rip it out of that game, put it in this one. There's many things that Imperator does much better than EU4, but hot joining and multiplayer stability is not one of them. Alright, Bactriana is about to die. That's good to see. Luceria, who owns you? And who was Camo Snap? I don't recognize the name. Let's have a look. We've got anywhere there's a big gap. Obviously there's a big gap here, but that's not it. If anyone in chat can see a big gap where there shouldn't be one. No idea.
All joining.
Okie dokes, good luck. Sang and Hopwing still there, fine. Dark Blimp. Shul should have been here, but like he crashed, that's not him. I don't know who Camo Snap was.
GG.
Oh, goddamn. Sorry, my dude. Oh, he was Venito. Right.
That's bad.
Well, if there are any border changes between you and Maori, I'll fix them. Between you and Anuradhapur, I'll fix them between sessions. I feel like just I'm doing this so much. Oh well. Oh, why is this game so unstable? I love it so much, but it's so difficult to play. Now Runstrom is also lagging behind. Runstorm being Turtitania, who did manage to finish his war with Mauritania, so at least he's got that going for him, but now he's crashed. Fucking fantastic. I almost feel like putting this game on hold until the end of until we've got a new update. Because this is really hard to commentate over and play, I assume. I just want it to work. Alexandria Shat has expanded quite nicely. Shul, I think, also took a good chunk out of Bactria, or didn't they not do that yet? I think he's actually waiting on this. Egypt. Did Egypt peace out? He did. He took nowhere near as much as I was expecting. Not even close. And Camo Snap is out as well. Fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, what am I to do? I just want to see player wars. I want to see players fighting players and wars and bloodshed and all that, and not have to worry about the game like shitting out on me. Like, that would be real lovely. This makes everything just so much more difficult. Allied with Etruria, Ancona, Massilia. Is Ancona really a worthwhile ally? Runstrom can try and hot join. We'll put it back at speed 1. We're all going to have AI versus AI action. I don't want to see AI versus AI. Or I don't want to see players versus AI. I want to see players versus players. That's the whole point of the multiplayer. Can you get some save edits because of this shit? I mean, it depends. Like, if there is border changes between Maurya and Anuradhapura, I will edit that. But I'm not going to be, like, adding forts and stuff. That would take obnoxiously too long. Your AI 8 Gandhara and the province of Gilgit. I don't know where either of those places are. There's Gilgit. Good man. Let's Runstrom out. Like, I'd almost prefer to say, okay, if you crash, sorry. Now Starchitec's out. Oh my god, this game's falling apart at the seams. Maybe a small area MP could be interesting. Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm thinking. Britain, fill as many countries as possible. If you crash, goodbye, sorry. And just go ham. Hope the AI doesn't pillage your 130 pop capital. Well, let's go and have a look at your capital, actually. It is where? Right there. You've got 121 pops, and the AI is nowhere near it. Your AI is actually pillaging Anuradhapuran territory. So at the moment, looking at this, Maurya has stolen 5 pops, and 7 pops have gone to Anuradhapura. So honestly, I mean, it's fairly fair, I guess. Although you have killed more than Anuradhapura has, so, you know, there's that going for you. Any player wars? No, very few wars in general, actually. Menapia is at war with Velocassia. They're going towards the Sen. Pictonia looking relatively strong now. It's quite nice to see. How many men does Pictonia have? Let's have a look. Cohorts. We've got 18, 27, 29 cohorts for Pictonia. Not bad. Not bad at all. Arvernia going in the south here. Looking decent as well. This war against Massalmia really should be over by now. And they've still got troops marching around. And a fort that isn't even being tried to be sieged. Alright, this is Runstrom's last attempt. Actually, I think he's already attempted twice. But again, I'm a pushover, so I'm just gonna let it be. Actually, I don't... What am I to do? What is my best option here? I don't see it. I don't see the good options. Yeah, that's looking like a foregone conclusion at this point. And I suppose people are just afraid of doing player wars, because what if they crash and then their AI is now involved in a player war? They don't want that to happen, so they don't. Now, that's got to be a big worry. That's probably why there's not as many player wars as they maybe should be. Runstrom is out of here. Oh my god. Barbarians there. Why is there no AI settings? I don't know. There should be. I don't know why there isn't. That's all I can say, really. I don't know. And it's not because we're running with mods either. Like, there was a couple of people who went out of sync when we were playing Imperator multiplayer at PDXCon. With computers literally next to each other. Make a poll? What for? Yeah, this pseudo player war is looking really good for Maurya right now. Although, here we go. Yeah, I would probably run away as well. Actually, you know what? You could probably win this. Although it is plains. 3 elephants versus no elephants. Oh, well, the elephants are clearly going to win this. Although chariots are super shit. Those elephants are going to crush all in front of them. And the flanking is doing its job as well. Yeah, Maria being utterly smashed. Elephants barely a scratch. And the counterattack is real. I'll tell you what, that is a pretty sexy looking Boja. Very nice looking country. Big name. Although I'd say probably the biggest name, biggest font I would say is probably Madra, then Parnia, then Kush. Maybe Kush, then Parnia. Because Kush is, there's just a lot of space between the letters. It's not actually a big font. Whereas this just seems like this font is a little bit thicker. Why can't the AI send your elephant stack? Well, because, Iggy, your elephant stack is here being beaten by another Anuradhapuran army. There is an elephant stack here doing nothing. Ships, light infantry, a horse and an elephant. That could do the job. I actually don't see any other armies, so probably that's the reason. They're just not there. Oh, Boja. Ooh, this looks very Why are they retreating? I know there's this army, but my dude, you can't see this. So why are you running away for this army? Or you're not. You're trying it again. I mean, yeah, probably it's gonna be tight. I guess it's 15,000. You've got more than that. Karus is coming in. I mean, there's this army that's going to appear soon. Anuradhapura are backing away. And now they're now they're backing away. It's like the AI can't make their bloody minds up. Still no wars. And as I expected, Pisuria have attacked Scythia as well now. Good stuff. I hope everyone crashes and we do a rehost. With half an hour left, if there's a big crash, we're not doing a rehost. It's just going to be end of session. What about bad army layouts? Mate, we can have a look at your army layouts if you like. We've got heavy infantry, horse archers, cav, and supply trains. Decent. Primary cohorts being horse archers is not terrible. Yeah, I can see that working. Heavy infantry, horse archers, fairly decent, and then another very small amount of heavy infantry. Is that the same here? Not quite. Lots of horse archers on the flanks, and light cavalry in the center. Not sure I'd go with that, but it might work. I don't know. You tell me. And thank you very much for the ice creams as well. Just that the AI fucked it. Mine was not well made, but the AI made it even worse. Well, yeah, it's what they tend to do. If this battle happened, I missed it. Actually, it doesn't look like it happened at all, because this 19k has not suffered a single bit of damage. Actually, quite a lot of Anuradhapurans around. On the Marian side, there was a battle, it seems, that I missed. My apologies, but at the same time, it's AI versus AI with no stakes on the line, so fuck it. Alright, who should we look at? Massilia, have you finished your bloody war yet? You're probably just sieging that last fort. Iberia is at war with whom? With Pergamon. Yeah, interesting. Well, I mean, Iberia could do something interesting here. If they take all of this, it's basically saying, Pontus, Thrace, I am your enemy. And possibly Antigonids as well. Be interesting to see who the Antigonids end up aligning themselves with. They have no friends, still. And that in a multiplayer, where you are literally surrounded by players on all sides, having no friends is not a good idea. So I am expecting the Antigonids to probably get fucked over, honestly. Pictonia still looking decent. How many pops do you have? 348. It's basically, if I put somebody in British Isles, if somebody's got kicked out and I need to put them in the British Isles next session, I'm thinking it's going to have to be either one player in Dobunia or two players in, Icenia and maybe Kauchia, something like that. That might work. Because either Dabunia is the only player, or I'm going to have multiple smallers. Over here, probably going to be Lugia. I don't feel like there's any problem with that. Starchitec used to be Tithia. I think he crashed out and didn't come back in, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Iberia is empty right now. Player map mode. Starchitec trying to come in. This is his first hot join attempt, so we'll give it a go. I don't think we've had any successful hot join attempts today, which probably just makes it feel worse than it is. No, it's just been shit, really. Let's just put it simply. It's been a bit shit. Dibs on Kauchia. It's your homeland. Okay. Fair enough. I guess as a patron you do get to choose. So yeah, you could have Kauchia. All right. So I do want an Icenia player then, or maybe, you know, one of these four I'd say would be the best options. Dumnonia looks like they're about to die to Dabunia, or could be the other way around. Or it looks like it's going to be the other way around as things stand right now. Ah, man. Been a very rough session. Actually, it's been a very rough game. Every session has pretty much been the same. This is the third session. We haven't even gone 50 fucking years. Half an hour left. Can we get to 450? That is the question. The answer to which we'll find out in a fucking moment. So we're gonna have a Buridavencia as well, apparently. Who in the shit is Buridavencia? Find Buridavencia. Oh, there they are. Buridavencia is right here. Yeah, I suppose that's playable if the Getia player doesn't come back. He was in, he dropped, he didn't try and rejoin, and he's still gone. So, who knows? But yeah, I guess that's playable. Any player wars? No, Arvernia's at war with really tiny, irrelevant people. Fair enough. Boja, one good reason, is still at war with Anuradhapura. I'm just very surprised that Anuradhapura is... I mean, they're actually losing this war. But only because they don't have the war goal. They've won more battles. They would have 3 war score if the war goal wasn't a thing. And they've just stack wiped a Mauryan army. Solid oof there, Iggy. Is this lovely city here going to be threatened? Oh man. Do you remember how many pops you had? Because now you got 2075. I assume it's going to be... You're going to end the war with more pops purely because you've got so many cities all growing. And you're not losing too terribly many. I mean, 12. You've enslaved more than you've lost, so you really don't have anything to worry about. Still no player wars. Really sad to see that. I mean, I really wish there was. Pergamon also being murdered by Thrace. It looks like actually Thrace and Iberia are working together, perhaps? There's no alliance. I guess maybe they're just attacking the same target and it's a bit of a race. But you've only got a 14 war score. You're not going to get anything from that. Whereas Thrace have 73. Are you going to do that? I mean, you could do that right now. That would put you at war with Iberia. That would be a power move. Thrace, please. Who are Babylon at war with? I can check that now. Babylon are at war with Pergamon. Not really an important war. Oh, Thrace, please, please client state Pergamon. That would be beautiful. That would be the conflict I want to see. I mean, Pontus is beneath Macedon. You could probably drop that, give it to Thrace. Thrace owning all of this sounds pretty good. And then you give Macedon this. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see it now. Maybe. But Okay, can't really see anything else. Massilia finally ended the war. Are they going to attack Thuria, perhaps? Do they have a claim on Thuria? Yes, they do. Get involved, man. Get involved. Cyrenaica, allied with Macedon, Egypt, Kush. Fairly cushy position for them. Decapolis is, you know, ripe for the taking. You could probably attack Decapolis and just eat them and Sambaria very, very quickly. Egypt, do you have a claim on him? No, you don't. You probably should get a claim. That'd be a pretty good war for you. Give you a bigger border with your ally. Looks like a pretty nice looking border, not gonna lie. Lots and lots of cities around here as well. Palestini, Gadara, Hippus, Scythopolis. Is that Jerusalem? Iorosolima. I think it is. It's just been renamed for the culture. Okie dokie. Actually, speaking of culture and stuff, did you stick with Macedon? You might. Oh, and there's Starchitec gone again. Fucking hell. Yeah, it looks like you stuck with Macedonian. But did you go with Kemetic? Yes, you did. Rough. Personally, I prefer just going full-on Macedonian. Grain from Central Delta, from Etruria. Etruria and Egypt possibly working together. Let's have a look at Etruria. We haven't looked at him since his war. His troops are just standing around drilling. Makes sense. No extra wars, I guess. Maybe Etruria could attack these little dudes. That'd be two very, very easy wars for him. Neither of which are especially strong. Taurinia still have a single thing. Hey!
Hi, Starchitec. Should I join back in? I tried to and it immediately added sync. It looks like no one's being able to join after they crash.
Yeah, we haven't had a single successful one yet.
Oh, okay, alright. Well, it seems like I'm sitting and resting from war exhaustion anyway, so it's probably okay. I'll have to trust the AI.
Alright.
Have a good session.
It hasn't been so far from all this.
Yeah, I know.
Crashing and desyncing and... It's been awful. It's been a really depressing session.
Yeah. But, yeah, I still haven't been able to get all the land that Ilir Kravashia and I agreed to trade. We just got distracted by other things, and he crashed again, and then I crashed, and we're both sitting here with land that each other wants.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
that's a pretty big defensive league your AI is in.
I joined that before I died because I knew I was slightly scared that Ilir Kravashia's AI might attack me, which would have been bad.
Yeah, they still have a truce until... What? This game sometimes. Ilir Kavonia has a truce with Tithia until the 27th of March, 460. We're in 496.
Sure. Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a long time ago.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I figure my country will at least be safe in a defensive league and just sitting there, so...
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not going to make any progress today, but we'll see. There's so many defensive leagues in Spain, it's insane.
Yeah, lots and lots of tiny little countries.
Yeah, and usually, because when I played it single player, you could kind of pick them off a bit, but they united more because there's so many aggressive players in the MP. So all of the AI is just we are in a giant block of something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been difficult. All right, well, what I could play of the session was fun. Enjoy the rest of it.
All right.
Bye.
Congrats on winning your war.
Oh, yeah, barely, but I did.
It looked tight. It definitely looked tight.
It was rough.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you later, man.
See ya.
Magna Graecia is at war. It's a 10-year truce. Sometimes it doesn't take the current date when displaying that. Yeah, it's just been a while. All right. Anuradhapura is currently winning versus Maurya quite convincingly now, it seems. Although technically they are losing. But a lot of that is the war goal, like all of it, really. It's a little bit funny. Gotta admit, it's tiny bit funny. Maria is currently stolen 21 pops, and 32 are now Anuradhapura's kill count. As for kills themselves, land losses are very, very even across the board. So no problems there. Karusa is an ally of Anuradhapura, and it seems like they could be going home early. It depends. I mean, could Boja kill them and eat them? Maybe. It could be a thing. Probably not, though. Neither of these are the primary war leader, after all. I want to see a player war, but again, just people aren't going to declare them. It's too risky with so many desyncs and shit. I don't think there's anything really to look at anymore. Blah. Pisuria almost completely sieged Scythia, not doing badly there at all. Let's look from the Pisurian perspective. They're just beating the Kalos Lehman army. I guess that's you? No, that's you? Yeah. So they got these two forts, I guess, to siege, and just the rest of this little trash land. And Pisuria could grow massively if they can get it done within the next 20 minutes, which they should be able to, unless we have another bloody round of hot joining bullshit. How's Macedon doing? I love Macedon. It's my favorite country in the game. They look like they're fortifying their Corinth. That's a good idea. Argos fortified. Siphanta fortified. Lygian fortified. Megara also fortified. Yeah, it's on this little island. Then Thebes fortified. Orchemnos fortified. Chalkis fortified. Delphi not fortified. But yeah, so many forts, just all over the fucking place. Any incursion into Macedon would be painful. That is a fuck ton of forts. They are spending more on fort maintenance than they are on their army, which is just crazy to me. It is insane. I would not have that much money spent on forts. Not gonna lie, it's pretty dangerous. Corkira, Feudatory, yeah, makes sense. Oh, Athens. I didn't notice you'd grown this much. Is Chalkis gonna be part of you? Are you gonna give him all of Hellas? Maybe. That's a rather lucky looking Athens. Thrace took out the rest of Pergamon, so Pergamon is now dead. I mean, Thrace, surely, man, you're gonna have some problems from all of this conquest. Your nation is hating you right now. Or is it? Is it still hating you? You've got 2 provinces at 100%. Then you've got a few provinces, actually quite a few provinces, that are loyal. Some of them are going down, some of them are going up. But then, you know, there's quite a few provinces that are not very happy. But you're keeping it together, and it's working out just fine. Have a look at Persis, interested to see what the AI have done. They're looking fine. They are currently in a war versus Madra. And the Persis... Oh no, Persis declared a war against the AI. Boja is being attacked from 2 sides. Yeah. Solid oof. Let me go and find the Madra player. That is... what's his name? Use this button, people! Oh, Media's borders just changed there. I don't know what just happened, though. Did something get decolonized, or what? Don't know. Anyway, looking at the player map mode, Sang MP. Let me see if I can find him. There he is. Hey, Sang. So Persis attacked you. That's the AI. If you could white piece them, that would be great. I mean, obviously you can't do that because they won't accept, but don't take land.
Push them back a little, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try.
With Gedrosia just being an ally in the war, I'm okay with you taking land from them. But Persis, I'd rather you didn't.
Sure, I won't.
Cool, thank you. Alright. I've done my administrative duty. Let's go and have a look back at the Anuradhapuran War. They are very, very close to the meaty heartland of the Mauryaans. And it's not looking good. It really isn't. 23,000, merely a hop, skip, and a jump away from Mauryan capital. It's got 124 pops. It's a metropolis. How's the sieges looking and shit? Alright, well, we can check that. Fort-wise, there's no forts there that have been taken. I guess if your AI kind of deleted forts, perhaps? Mauri's also at war with Vatsa. Kazi also declared war on Boja. Who the shit is Katsi? Oh, this guy? Yeah, so... Boja is in a world of hurt right now. Not looking good. There's a fort here that you're trying to siege from Kazi. Probably should be going somewhere else. If your capital falls, I'm done with the campaign. Well, mate, there's not really much I can do, right? You and Cheese both crashed. And if your country was stronger, perhaps they wouldn't have gotten this far. If your country was stronger, perhaps Anuradhapura wouldn't have attacked you. Maybe you should have allied him. All of this kind of things. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what I can do. I mean, your country has 100,000 manpower. Build some more bloody troops. Maybe fortify borders, that kind of thing. Jake, in fairness, he's not getting wrecked by the AI. His AI is getting wrecked by AI. Like, I'll put borders back the way they should be, but it's kind of all I've got to do. I mean, yes, the amount of pops you're losing sucks, but at the same time, like, what can I do? Not much is my personal opinion. Let's have a look elsewhere. Etruria has finally gone to war. Let's have a look and see what they're doing. They've declared on Ildshavia, so they're going after the couple of little dudes over here. Not very difficult war, I don't think. Who else we got to look at? Menapia. How are they doing? Not bad. Still, I think this is the same war that I saw them in before. Yeah, it looks like they started losing it, and now they're trying to take it back. Makes sense. Looking good for them. Okay. Moving on, we've got Pictonia. They're at war. They're at war with Arvernia's enemies. Naturally, of course. Yes. Shul. I don't really know what to look out for with your nation. Your forts on your borders, they're still there. Apart from nothing down here. But man, I'm looking for the difference between why this is occupiable and this isn't, because it looks the fucking same. It looks just as awful to live in, both places. Maurya, there was troops sitting on the capital, but they've moved away again. How many is there? You can't really see. Why is your bloody pirate navy is really annoying. You can't. Oh, there's only like 900 guys there, I think. Yeah, they're not sieging anything. You lost 5 forts. That sucks. How many slaves must that be once the war ends? I mean, it's looking like quite a few slaves. It's over 100.